Hola, this is Mandy, and we're here with Specialty Wellness located in the Colony, Texas. And today we are going to talk about CO2 laser. So what is it and what kind of problems, conditions does it treat? So CO2 is kind of the gold standard of laser skin resurfacing. So it's going to be basically the strongest, deepest laser on the market to really target the fine lines, the wrinkles, the skin laxity, the acne scars, just total skin resurfacing.
So how do you differentiate between the CO2 laser and a different laser that we have?
So there's a few factors. Number one is skin type. So CO2 is actually only for the lighter skin types because in darker skin types, it can cause hyperpigmentation because the laser is so deep and intense. So only the lighter skin types are actual true candidates for CO2 laser skin resurfacing. Number two, it's kind of like the patient's schedule and downtime. So CO2 is intense. So you're going to have about 2 to 3 weeks of downtime. I know your mom did it when she was in town. Can you kind of tell us about her downtime experience?
Yes. So as much as we educated my mom that there was going to be a lot of downtime, I still think she was maybe not prepared, but she loves her results. Honestly, I haven't seen my mom take a selfie in at least a decade, and selfies were coming my way after her skin healed. So for the first couple days, she was like really swollen, red, sensitive, and she did her face and her neck. Her face healed faster than her neck for sure, but like within a week, she was able to like go out in public and walk around. But that first week, she did not want to leave the house. And then after that, it wasn't the healing that wasn't too bad. It was much better.
It's usually about a week where I tell patients like you're gonna look like a wound victim, like you're gonna be red, have scabs, maybe a little bit of like that light, clear yellow fluid oozing. It's pretty intense for about a week. But then that second week, you know, the scabs are healing, they're falling off, but then your skin is just dry, sensitive, tight, itchy. And then week 3, maybe your skin's pink, sensitive. So 1 full week of downtime for sure. But then those next 2 to 3 weeks, you're still kind of healing. And then results, usually at about a month, you can start seeing results. 3 months after your treatment are kind of like the peak results because it takes time for that collagen and that elastin to be built up in your system to show on the outside.
So very powerful laser.
Yeah.
I know other laser treatments, you usually have to do like 3. What about CO2?
So CO2 is kind of like a one and done treatment because it's so deep and the recovery is it's longer. So most patients just kind of need that one deep CO2 laser, kind of equivalent to 3 or 4 RF microneedling treatments. So a lot of patients will do maybe 1 CO2 laser every 1 to 3 years, just kind of depending on their age, their results they're wanting, their skin concerns. So it's kind of nice because yes, you have that downtime, but then like you're kind of done for another few years.
For the CO2 procedure, what does that look like? Since it is a pretty serious laser, how do you combat the pain? Is there pain?
Yeah, so we put on a good topical numbing cream called BLT on their skin to help numb them. And then also I'll inject some actual lidocaine. I try to do as much as I can on the face, but definitely want to do the areas that we're really targeting around. So like around the eyes, smile lines, jawline, neck, we numb up really good with the lidocaine. And then we also have laughing gas, everyone's favorite, here too as an option for just to kind of help relax you and help with any kind of like anxiety and help you just not even think about what's going on. And then we also have a cool fan to kind of blow your skin because the CO2 laser is kind of hot feeling. So all these distracting tools are there to help you feel really comfortable. So most patients honestly do very well with it, but I do warn them like this is more of an intense treatment, but it's worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Yeah. Along with fine lines, wrinkles, loose skin, CO2 is also really good at treating stretch marks and also really good at treating acne scars or like surgical scars, and also really good at helping with brown spots, age spots, hyperpigmentation, different kind of aging lesions like that too.
It really is like total research.
Yeah, it literally treats pretty much everything. So what are some ways patients can prep their skin before their CO2 treatment, besides, of course, staying away from retinol, glycolic acid, hydroquinone, kind of at-home things like that? What kind of treatment can they do for their...
Yes, besides those and staying out of the sun, I love recommending people to do the Platinum Hydrofacial. So not only are you doing a deep cleanse of the skin, exfoliating, get all the like the gunk, blackheads, dead skin, whiteheads. Not only are you doing that, but then also with the Platinum, you're doing lymphatic drainage. And so that's moving all of the toxins, like our lymph system, right? So we have our lymph system in our face. And so when I do the lymphatic drainage and it moves all those toxins out of the face, giving you a nice, clean, healthy skin tissue, which is going to react so much better to the laser and it's going to heal so much better.
Right.
When you don't have all that junk in there. And even the patients can see with the lymphatic drainage sometimes immediate
it's so cool. It's so cool
to see like it's less swelling and stuff. But yeah, you're letting your body's lymph system deal with those toxins instead of you having all those toxins in there while you get treated.
And then afterwards with your CO2, again, mainly the main thing you're going to be using is like an occlusive moisturizer, kind of like an Aquaphor, just to keep your skin hydrated. And of course, staying away from the sun, not going in the sauna, the steam room, exercising for probably about a week. And then after that, kind of using like a healing serum, like an elastin nectar is good. Skin Medica TNS Advanced Serum is good because it has like the growth factors in it.
Skin Better Maestro.
Yes.
That's a great one.
So there's a lot of good after products to use. And then after about a month, 5 to 6 weeks, I would say get another hydrofacial with Mandy.
Yes, it doesn't have to be the Platinum. You can do the Signature at their Deluxe, but maintaining that skin, I mean, you've just done this big procedure to it. Now monthly hydrofacials are going to maintain the healthy skin and keep it nice and clean and give you that beautiful glow.
Yeah.
So from start to finish, about how long is the procedure?
So usually the patients are here for about an hour and a half because we're going to take pictures, we're going to numb you, we're going to clean the skin really good. We'll kind of go over what to expect afterwards. And then the actual like CO2 laser part is probably only like 20, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how many areas we're doing. So it is a quick-ish procedure for something that is non-surgical with amazing results. Also, we always recommend doing the whole face, neck, and chest just to get those wow results. But if you are not wanting all of that downtime, we have a lot of patients who only treat around the eyes. They treat the smoker lines. Sometimes they'll only treat the neck. Some patients have only treated the acne scars. So you can pick and choose like what you want to treat. You don't have to do the whole mama jamba, but if you're here, why not?
Gives you really good results.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure you like and subscribe and heart us and come visit us at Specialty Wellness located in the Colony.
Bye,
beauties.